All right. What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great one out there. Happy Saturday to all of you folks out there. Everybody, welcome one and all, to Paid to Drive, one of the only YouTube channels ever trying to put more money in your pocket, everybody. That's right, my friends. I've got some kind of cool to share with you guys today, especially for you newbies out there to the delivery driving world, obviously, especially on Uber Eats. I'm glad the notifications are working. That's good. It's always a good thing. Yes, you are. Paul, you are here to catch a live stream. That is for sure. So guys, if you are a delivery driver for Grubhub, for Uber Eats, for Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Amazon Flex, Deliv, whatever, the list goes on and on, you should absolutely be subscribed to this channel with the notification bell turned on. And if you all could, definitely smack that thumbs up button right below the video. We're trying to go for 60 to 70 likes. Lanternal House, how are you? What's going on? So, as you guys can see, I have McDonald's here. I decided to do a Grubhub order earlier, and I decided to do some Uber Eats as well to kind of mix things up. That's right. Get that money, get that honey. Right now, I'm heading back home to drop this food off because I don't want it to get cold. And it was a pretty big order, as you can see. So here's the deal, guys. What I'm going to tell you is not a scam. It is not something to fool around with. It's just something legitimate, and maybe perhaps you didn't know this. So what I like about Uber Eats that Grubhub doesn't necessarily do is Uber Eats has more functions within the app that kind of look out for you, okay? Now, one of these options is, obviously we all know about the text messaging thing and the calling thing that, what's up, cool vibes, that Uber Eats will mask your phone number so that the customers don't actually have your real phone number. I feel like this is an excellent thing to have, and definitely thumbs up this video if you think that. McDonald's ain't too healthy, but, not going to turn down something for free. So here's the deal. What I do, this is my process anytime I do an Uber Eats order. I accept the order, I go to the restaurant, I wait for the food like anyone else would. I wait for the food to come out, I make sure all the items are there, I accept it, I turn it on, I hit the green swipe, and I start the trip. As soon as I start the trip, I automatically send my automated text message that I have saved in my phone saying my name, the vehicle I have, and that I'm on the way to the person's house. So if they're 5 minutes away, they have 5 minutes to be checking their phone and making sure of it, that, that I'm coming, and for God's sakes, you ordered through the app, you ordered through your phone or your tablet, more than likely, right? I know on Grubhub you can order on the website, but how many people are really doing that, except people at work maybe? So we move on. So I also, what's up, Thomas Marsh? I also have a text message that I send as I get closer. When I'm about a minute or two away, I have a text message that says, hi, I'm about 1 minute away, alerting them again. So a feature that not a lot of people realize to prevent you from sitting outside of somebody's place, their house, apartment, office for a crazy amount of time. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Nicholas. Nerds Lift 2. I am having a good day. Thank you, Nerds Lift 2. I am having a good day. Guys, everyone smash that thumbs up button if you could. I'd really appreciate it. So, anyway, I got to this person's house, or what I thought was to be a house, did not get an answer from them. So when you arrive at an Uber Eats drop-off, you'll see that it pops up on the screen with the option to text message the customer or to call the customer. Obviously, they're not responding to text messages, so I tried calling. So when I tried calling, I pulled up, actually before I even called, when I arrived, I realized it was an apartment building, and they did not list that it was an apartment building in the notes. There was no apartment number. So what I did was I parked in the driveway of the apartment complex. I walked up to the front door, and it was like a 4-family home kind of thing, and it didn't have their names on the what do you call it? Wait, what do you say? Tell them, yeah. So they didn't have their names on the bells, so I'm not going to start pushing random bells and hoping the right guy answers the door. So I went back to my car. I called the customer, no answer. So what ended up happening after that is when the person doesn't answer, Uber will pop up a little countdown saying the customer didn't answer. So what happens from that point is a 5-minute counter will come up. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this, and if you haven't, well, now you know. The 5-minute counter comes up, and I waited. I waited for 5 minutes. Nobody came out of the apartment. Nobody came out of the house, or whatever you want to call it. Nobody texted me back. Nobody called me. Okay? So from this point, now I'm just waiting for the countdown to go down to see what happens. I had never done that before. So I waited for the countdown to go down, and it got down to 0. What's up, Alan? There was no apartment number. Nope. So I got to, it got down to 0, and then from that point, it asked me, do you want to just end the trip, and you can discard the food, and it said you'll still be paid, and it won't count as a cancellation. So I hit end, boom, it canceled out the trip, I got to keep the food, and it sent me another ping to another delivery, and that's that. So that's the deal, guys, and that's how I ended up getting the free food legitimately. I know somebody who does this all the time. He sits there and waits, and if they don't respond, what are you going to do, you know? So, guys, definitely, I don't want to say take advantage of this, but take advantage of it, you know? If somebody is going to keep you waiting, use the counter, call them, protect yourself, because otherwise you're going to be sitting out there forever wasting time that you could be on other deliveries. You know, I don't know if Uber Eats will refund them or whatever, but this is definitely a useful tool, you know, nonetheless. So I definitely just wanted to share that with you guys to see if you guys had ever used it before. And I really wish Grubhub had the same thing. The only thing Grubhub has is you can call the phone number for driver care and have them help you, you know. I have this issue before on Eats and Postmates on your first one. Well, there you go. And so, guys, have any of you guys ever used this before? The countdown, the 5-minute countdown. Comment 111 if you have. Comment 222 if you haven't. Oh, that happened to you, Jay-Z? The worst is waiting and you start to imagine the food is yours and then the customer comes out last minute. Hey, man, honestly, this is the last kind of food that I need, but I wasn't about to just throw it in the trash. There was like there's like 8 burgers in here, like chicken, crispy chicken sandwiches, like the snack wraps, all that stuff is in here. There was a McFlurry, there's an Oreo McFlurry. I ate that because that thing was melting. And there were 2 drinks of Coke, and I don't drink regular soda. I just tossed that out. So that was the deal, you know? And supposedly Uber doesn't have a problem with it. Open the container, eat half the food, and make the delivery. There you go. That's what Delivery Dash Cam does. That's not what I do. But yeah, guys, that's the deal. I hope you learned a little something from this. And if you could all drop a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's see if we can go for 60 to 70 thumbs up. And if you made it to the end of this, comment the secret code, which is going to be the Money Master. Comment that down below. So, guys, get at me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good old stuff. And that's all I got to say. So, hope you guys are getting that money, getting that honey, doing what you guys do best, and you know, that's about it. I'm gonna go home, take a quick break, do a couple things, and then I'm gonna head back out again and do some Grubhub for the dinner rush, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, this doesn't work for just McDonald's. I've heard people doing this for all sorts of restaurants, and again, it's legitimate because you're not breaking any rules. Uber is just, one thing I will say is Uber just. Can you guys hear me and see me? Comment 111 if you guys can hear me and see me. My my YouTube streaming app just completely went berserk over here, and I lost the connection. Can you guys hear me and see me? Just comment one if you hear me and say, all right, cool, I guess I'm back. But that was the end of my video, guys. Definitely use this to your advantage. Don't let customers waste your time completely. You know, use this 5-minute thing, because you know what? It's only 5 minutes. And you know what? You might be able to get some food out of it. You might be able to get a little something for yourself. And you get paid. Why not? You know? But guys, thanks so much for watching. Get that money. Get that honey. Thanks so much, everybody, for your subscriptions, your views, your donations, all of that stuff. And thanks for watching Paid to Drive. I'll see you all in the next video. See you next time. Later. Peace.